Jon Thelen's Destination-Fish is brought to you by Alumacraft Boats.
Well, he took it under and kept it, huh? There you go.
Feels like a little bit better fish.
Looks like a better fish. Good crop. You know, that right there, I'll tell you something that you got to pay attention to when you see a fish caught like that. You notice how quick I reeled in and threw right back to that spot? That's a great crappie. That's what we're after right there.
Absolutely. Nice fish.
But here's the thing, though. It's not me necessarily moving in on Brian's spot as much as those fish, they'll move in little packs at this time of the year, and you want to get right back into that neighborhood as you know where that fish was caught. Here you go, bud.
Oh, there we are.
He's at. That should get you. That's a perfect fish right there. That's the exact fish we're after. We're fishing spring crappies, but we're fishing right on a local Minneapolis area lake. And you know what? You're not necessarily going to pile up 14 inchers in lakes like this, but you can get a lot of really nice fish like that one right there in that 10-inch class, and then you mix in a few other nice ones, and man, you can really put together a good group of fish.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Come on, sweetie. Be
That one looks better.
Ooh, that's a nice crappie there. There we go.
That one more what we're chasing here?
That's more what we're chasing there. But oh yeah,
Good.
listen to her pull the drag.
That's what it is we're after.
That's what we're after right there. Grab the net. Oh yeah, there
Nice
we
one.
go. There's a dandy.
Perfect. Look at
Perfect.
that.
Oh yeah, nice fish.
That's a great fish.
Nice fish.
Little simple move, not much there. 20 feet.
20 feet if
Got
you did
into
that.
shallower water. And when I say 20 feet, we moved the boat 20 feet.
Oh yeah, nice
Great
crappie.
crop right there.
Beautiful fish.
Yeah, it is. While we look for another one, let's take a look at this week's logbook. Today we are fishing a back bay on a metro area lake in 3 to 5 feet of water. It's late April with air temps in the low 60s and water temps hovering around 55. Crappie minnows on a plain hook suspended under thill floats just above the weeds are the ticket. Looks like my bobber's gone again. Let's get back to the action.
Oh yeah.
Hurry up, hurry
Keep
up,
going.
hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. He's coming straight
There he
at the
is.
boat there.
Oh
I don't think it's a crop.
yeah. Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Look at
Oh
that.
yeah, look at that.
I did not think it was a crappie coming straight at the boat like that. Look at
Nice. Nicely
Take
done.
that. Fling him right in here like a bass, never touch the floor, no penalty.
No penalty.
You know? That's awesome stuff right there, man. Awesome stuff.
Here we go.
Look at that. We'll call it a double if you can stick this one.
If I can stick 'em.
If you can stick this one. Ooh. Is that a crop?
This is a crappie. It's a crappie.
We'll call it a double. We'll call that a double if you can put him in the boat.
Lots of pressure here, John. I got to get the net out for this.
Don't blow that. That's a good
Oh
one.
boy. Didn't want to lose that.
Yeah, that's a good fish right there. Awesome. I love ice fishing. I'll tell you, I really do. But man, I love spring and getting out and doing this.
This is awesome.
You know,
We're not freezing. We're catching nice
Right,
crappies.
right.
Come on. Beautiful.
how do you beat that? And you can do it all close to home. You know, you don't always have to be running across the world. Where you know we're just 20 minutes outside of the Twin Cities metro area. I mean, we're sitting on easy to access water. There's boats all around us. Everybody's catching a fish or two. And man, it's just a good time. I'm gonna give you a little inside tip though, as to why we're catching more fish than everybody around us. It's because of the depth we're fishing. They're fishing down in the weeds and we're fishing just above the weeds. Those two things, when you do that, number one, you're not tangled up all the time, but number two, you're putting the bait where the fish can see it. When you put it down in the weeds, unless they swim by it, they can't see it. But when it's above the weeds, they can actually see it up there and they'll come up there and hit it. And that's why we're catching more fish than most of the boats around us today. So keep that in mind when you're setting up on a spot like this. Just because it's 6 feet deep doesn't mean you gotta fish 5 feet down. We're fishing 1.5 feet below the surface right over the top of the weeds, and we're stacking them up as fast as we can put them back in the water. They bite. I mean, it's just crazy. But it's because they can see our bait. Jon Thelen's Destination-Fish is brought to you by these fine sponsors. Got him.
Oh, there you are.
Ooh.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
I think that's just a big crop, isn't it?
That's a big crappie.
I think that's a big
That's a
crop.
big crappie.
That's a big crappie.
Look at this down.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, ooh, she's
That's
a big
good
one.
crappie. Yeah, that's a good
That's a netter.
Yep, we'll net that crappie. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I want to give you a couple little tips too. Number one, you know, in most states now, including Minnesota where I'm at today, if you want to move water, if you want to keep your bait at the end of the day, you can't use lake water. So you notice I'm using this Flambeau combo bucket back here. It's awesome. It's kept the minnows alive all day. It's going to keep them alive for days because I've got an aerator there. So I'm using the same water that we got at the bait shop this morning. So I'm going to legally be able to put it in the back of my truck, take off, go down the road. And that's a big deal because there's no use buying more minnows in case I bring my wife back out here tomorrow. The other thing I would tell you is that I used to pull anchor up and down, up and down, up and down all day long. I don't do that anymore. If you look at how we're fishing today, Brian's been up in front running the trolling motor and he's just holding the bow and holding us parallel to shore. And we've got a 12-foot talon on the back of this boat. This Minn Kota talon, man, whether you're walleye fishing, bass fishing, pan fishing like we're doing today, it's awesome. I push a button, that spike goes down, it's just holding us here. No more up and down with a muddy anchor, no more busting my back up doing that stuff. It's literally just pushing buttons. There he goes. Got him, look at that.
Nice.
Oh, that's a good looking fish too.
Nice fish.
That's one thing about these crappies. Right now, we're getting them so close to the surface. I got this one kind of bringing it back a little bit. This is an awesome fish. I'm gonna try to hoist him here without losing him. Oh boy, look at that.
Oh, that nice fish.
Oh, look
That's
at
a
that.
dandy.
Man,
That's what we're after.
how cool is that right there? Man, I'll tell you, that's the thing about what we're doing here. All of a sudden, we're just,
There we go.
you know, I'm not going to tell you these fish have turned on. We haven't fished in here. Brian's got another one biting out there right now, but crappies like that one right there. Is that going to be another crop? Look at this.
Look at him go.
Oh, spit that one out. Oh man, is this cool right now?
That's fun. So you got that fish actually in kind of a slow retrieve then?
Yeah, just kind of dragging it back toward the boat. You know, that's one thing I'll tell you, and it's so easy, especially when you got kids. So easy to cast a bobber out and just leave a bobber sit. But here's the thing, we're casting it out, and if we don't get bit 30 seconds or so, just bringing it back a few feet, bringing it back a few feet. Keep coming back a little bit at a time, because here's what's happening. These fish aren't moving all over. They're laying in these weeds, and you gotta put it right above them. You put it right above them, and they'll bite it. While I get baited back up, let's take a look at another great Alumacraft boat model specifically built for small to medium-sized bodies of water like we're on today.
Escape to adventure, escape to great fishing, escape to exactly where you want to be. This well-appointed fishing boat is easy to tow and a snap to launch in and out of the water. The Alumacraft Escape boasts a big lighted live well in the bow along with a large 8-foot side rod locker to store your favorite combos. Premium Alumacraft seats make for a comfortable ride, and the easy access portable fuel tank makes filling up a breeze. The Escape 165 tiller rig features impressive storage space, the Alumatrack system, and a driver's seat slider, amongst many other standard features. The Escape's 16.5-foot length combined with its 76-inch beam and 50 horsepower rating keeps this lightweight boat in line with the heavyweights. To learn more about the Alumacraft Escape 165 or to bring yours home, visit your local Alumacraft dealer. Now, let's get back to the action.
There we go, you can see that's a crappie from the flash right there.
Yep.
I mean, you see that fish flash like that, you know it's a crop. Ooh, it's a good crop, dude. Look at this one.
That's a good one. Need a net?
I'm gonna net this fish. That's a good fish.
That's a nice fish.
Yep, that's a good crop. How often do you
Are you
say,
kidding me?
I'm gonna net that fish when you're
Look
crappie
at that.
fishing?
There you go.
Look at that. Probably the best one of the day so far.
That's definitely the best one.
What a great fish.
Wow.
You know, it's not a giant, but by all standards, number one, you know, if it was a 15-inch fish, it's not going in the live well. But that 11, 12-inch crappie right there, he's a great eater. And I'll tell you what, that's a big fish for a metro area lake. You know, I mean, to me, yeah, you're gonna happen on some better fish along the way. But I'll tell you what, anytime you get something like that on a metro area lake, that's just awesome. I love it when I got to net a crappie.
That is fun.
That is cool when you got to net a crappie. Jon Thelen's Destination Fish has been brought to you by these great sponsors.